Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to Trash or Football. Today I wanted to discuss a quick little video talking about the NIL deals that every single scholarship player will be possibly receiving for the EA Sports College Football 25 video game. So recently this morning, Matt Brown on the Extra Points newsletter announced that players, it was also on ESPN, players opting in to have name, image, and likeness featured in College Football 25 will get $600 plus a copy of the game on their chosen console. So what that means is every single player on scholarship on 131 teams, so that's excluding Army, Air Force, and Navy. Every single FBS school except for the military service schools, every player on scholarship will be receiving a contract for $600 and a free copy of the game. If they sign the contract, they get $600, a free copy of the video game, and that gives EA the rights to use their name, image, and likeness in the College Football 25 video game. So what does that mean for players who don't opt into the video game? So those players will be a auto-generated player with auto-generated stats based on the school's history at that position. Right here it says on this ESPN article, if a player chooses not to be in the game, Holt said EA Sports will create a generic avatar based on the traditional strength or weakness of a position over the past decade for that school. Holt said that they want to make sure the program still represents the integrity and strength of how that team plays and what the program has done over the past recent history. So I think that's really interesting that it's because in the old games, they would still base your stats based on the real life player. They just didn't have their name, but they still had a lot of their likenesses in the game. Now right here, this is a big one. Gamers will be able to create their own players, but Holt said the game will not allow an opted-out player to be created and inserted into the game. Quote, I won't reveal how we're dealing with that, Holt said, but yeah, you won't be able to edit that. So you won't be able to create opted-out players. So I'm guessing they're going to make a text document with the names of all scholarship players who opted out of playing the game. I highly doubt that there's going to be a lot of people opting out of the game, and if there is, they're going to be really small players that nobody's going to really care about unless you're fans of that team. So, like, if you're a New Mexico State fan and you're starting defensive lineman opts out of the game, the rest of the country is not going to care. But those few New Mexico State fans are going to be really angry. Not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying that's an example. So going back to the NIL deal with all of these scholarship players. So they're planning on paying 85 scholarship players from every single team. So that would be thousands and thousands and thousands of players. But the thing is not every single player is going to be in the game. So think about the Madden games. Right here on Extra Points newsletter, Matt Brown says that there are under 600 players in the NBA, and the NFL Players Association is around 2,500 active players among their membership, while the college football license will extend to over 11,000 players in the game. This will be insane. This is absolutely insane. And that EA Sports and the team that they're working with to sign these NIL deals have set aside, I believe, $6 million, or is it $8 million? I haven't seen anywhere specifically. Yeah, it says, some of the most famous athletes will have opportunities to earn more money by serving as ambassadors for EA, but for the likeness itself, a backup running back at Eastern Michigan will stand to earn the same money as the starting quarterback at Michigan. All main players will earn $600, but if you're an ambassador for EA, you will get more. Last but not least, here is the news that a lot of you people are here for. FCS teams. According to Matt Brown on Extra Points newsletter, he says, an EA Sports spokesperson told me on Monday that, quote, our plan is to include every single FBS team at launch. Other sources within EA have told me this week that no FCS school has signed any licensing contract or submitted any digital assets at this time. A request for comment or clarification from Portland State University did not garner a response by press time. Is it possible that FCS schools could be included in EA Sports College Football at a later date? Sure, it's possible, but based on the conversations I've had with multiple individuals on the communications team and development side, I do have no reason to believe my initial reporting needs to be updated. That the current plan is to stick to FBS institutions regardless of what campus-side social teams are putting on social media. So just a little bit of big news to drop today regarding NIL and FCS. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be live streaming later today, playing a little bit of the old NCAA game, so make sure you tune in for that. Hope you'll have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.